Google Classroom, where we have this week laid out. Next week, we're not going to have any classes. It's spring break, so I don't think I need to put that in the instructions because everybody's been counting down to spring break. That's what we should have counted down to. 5 days till spring break. The week after spring break, I'm going to be out of town, so I will let you know. I'll send you an update or something on Google Classroom about what you need to do, or if I'm going to meet with you. I may not. Is that a problem for anybody? I have to use sick days those 5 days. They won't let us teach from home, and I don't mind teaching from home, but I don't know if I need to with this class. Can you put something in the chat to me about how you feel about that? I mean, I can certainly do it from my parents' house in Michigan, but you know, if you don't need me to, it could just be kind of a continue working on your project and your scholarships kind of time. Yeah, I know I'm gonna have to do some classes for my dual class because they'll be behind if I don't, but okay. Yeah, it's a rough time right now for my family. My sister's going through some things and she's got like 2 teenage kids, and so I'll be able to help out a little bit, and you know, it's just stuff going on, family stuff, nothing emergency, but I haven't seen them since December 2019. So I think it's a good time to go, and I'm just going to extend it a week. Yeah, I'll send you an update though, going into the week after spring break, you know, just a little update of what you should be doing and all that stuff. If you really feel like you're getting cheated on your education by not having me live, then we can set up a Zoom call. We can set up a Zoom call, but yeah. All right, let's go through the updates. This is a B week, so you have formatives just on Monday and Wednesday. Did everybody, there were a bunch of people who did not fill out the exit slip for the video that we watched about last week about the community scholarships. So the counseling office let me know that I had a bunch of students that still needed to do that. If you have not watched that video, you can click right here on the instructions for last week, and you can watch the video. And at the end, the video tells you how to do the exit slip. In other words, you know, demonstrate that you saw the video. And you know, you could start with what?
Oh, in the video, it has the link on there and it says to click it, but we can't click it.
Yeah, you can't click it. It is, I did put it on the formative, let me see. This is all the behind the scenes formative stuff. On Friday, I think it was. So you can go, oh no, that one's next. That one's this Wednesday, Friday the 5th. So can you still see the questions or just your answers on the formative once you're done, once the day has passed? I don't know how that works. You know what I'll do? When I'm finished with class today, I'll go ahead and put both things on this week on a link just so that you have both of them. They just need to know that I did my job of giving you the information about the scholarships. And if you didn't know about it, then you just weren't paying attention kind of thing. So I'll put the link on, I'll put it right here on this week's instructions, week 25. So I'll put them on here. That way you can access them if you still need to. I know a bunch of you already did it, so no problem. But some people might have been absent when we watched it in class, or some people might not have done the formative on Friday. So just want to make sure everybody has their opportunities, you know? I mean, it's not every day in your life, well, it's never again in your life really, where people say, here's a whole bunch of money. You're like, that doesn't really happen to me ever. So, you know, you might as well take advantage of it as much as you can. Okay, another thing is that progress reports upload this Friday. I don't think I have any grades. I guess I'll put formative grades up. So keep up with your formatives. This 6 weeks is like the distance between the end of last 6 weeks, because they extended it from the storm, and the progress report is really short. So, and we're working on projects. So I'd rather I'll just give you the formative grade for your progress report. So that gives you 2 formatives to catch up if you don't like the overall average right now of that. Here's Lila. And just a reminder that the community scholarship closes at noon on the 26th of March. That is the Friday that we get back from spring break. So you basically have 2 weeks from this Friday to finish your community scholarships before that closes. And it's at noon, not at the end of the day. So if that's not on your calendar, I think it should be on your calendar. You can do all of your scholarships for this 6 weeks for this class on that community scholarship thing. So take a screenshot when you check them all off or something, and save that until you turn in your scholarship evidence. All right, today I wanted to share the websites that everybody's working on. I know that they're a work in progress, but we're almost halfway through the semester, and we should be about halfway in our progress on our projects. Now, I know that this is an elective, and for some people, this is something that they work on when they have the time and all that stuff. But I do want to make sure that we don't end up with a situation at the end of the year where people are rushing, there's these exams, all the graduation stuff, all that stuff happening, and it never gets done, because this grade, it's not a required course, but it does show up on your transcript. So I want to make sure that we're moving right along. So let me see, how many of the webmasters do we have here today? We have Lila, Marilyn, and Kaylee. Do you guys think, I'm going to make you guys all co-hosts so that you can share. I want the class to kind of see what your particular website looks like. It's okay, we all know that it's not done. We all know that you're working on it, but I want you to kind of give us an idea of where you're headed. You can either share the page if you started, or if you have some sort of rough draft type document or something like that, then you can show us. And what I'll do is next time I meet with you, I will have the other 2 groups where those webmasters aren't here share, unless the people have access to that website. So I want to stop sharing, and I want you to kind of just walk us through, show us what you have, maybe talk a little bit about some of the decisions that you made, just 2 or 3 minutes. But I would like everybody to see everybody's progress so far. So I'm going to turn it over. Kaylee, why don't you start? I'm going to stop sharing so that you should be able to share. I made you a co-host.
Okay.
Anybody from your group can jump in there anytime too and add to the conversation.
Okay. Would I share the desktop or the application? The application, right?
No, you share the, don't you have an option to share the window?
Yeah.
So share the window and then go to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is ours. We're the Living Independently group. This is just the homepage, so it's kind of just like so you can know what you're gonna see. Our first page is our student biographies. So we have Caro's, we have mine, we have Giovanna's, we have Giovanna Cáceres, and we have Roxana. And then our next one, we have Roxana's project, Roxana's first project. And this is her slides of living alone versus with others. And then it's just, her Canva project just in these slides. So you can kind of go back and forth. And then we have her second
I like
one.
that navigation at the top. That's really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it gave me an option to do it either here on the side or on the
Hmm.
top, but on the side was kind of a little tricky, so it
It's
just
almost
did.
like a toolbar, right? It's almost like part of the
Yeah.
toolbar.
Uh-huh. Sorry if there's background noise.
That's okay. We all understand.
I have this is Roxana's flyer. So it shows like how to clean your bathroom and like what to use. This is our this is her link to the poster printout, and it goes directly. Anyone who has the link can go ahead and print it out, and it'll
Well,
just
that
come.
could be handy. Yeah.
Yeah, in case you want it like for your restroom or just in general. And then this was gonna be mine. Haven't put my information on it, but it's just starting, and then well, these are for everyone else's.
Looks great. What do y'all think? Do y'all have any feedback on that? They're saying amazing in the chat. Yeah, I think it looks really organized. I think it's logical. Like you have to sometimes when you're making a website, you have to think, okay, well, if I was this person, if I was somebody coming to this website for the first time, would I understand like how to navigate it? Would I be able to find what I'm looking for easily? Do I want to spend more time like diving deep into the website, or do I just want to go and kind of move on? So you kind of have to kind of like when you're editing a paper, you have to kind of step back from it and say, how engaging is this? Are people going to want to look at our material that we so meticulously studied? So yeah, you're getting a lot of compliments there in the chat. That's good. Well deserved. All right, Lila, do you want to share on the screen and talk a little bit about what your group's been doing for your website?
Yeah. How do I share the...
At the bottom where the chat is and stuff, go to
Mhm.
share screen.
Mm. Oh wait, I have to. Oh wait, hold on. Super quick, super quick. I have to access my settings so I can do something.
Okay, well, why don't we just go to Marilyn and we can come back to Lila. Is that okay?
Mhm.
Marilyn, are you ready?
Yeah, but can you hear me? It's because my Bluetooth doesn't work for some reason, so I can't connect my AirPods.
Yeah, we can hear you just fine.
Okay, let me try to share it. Okay. Okay, can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this is our first page. We're doing First Generation College students, and well, in the back I had to put A&M. So
Yeah, we know.
okay. So for this, I like describe what a first generation student is, and then I do a little thing of our researchers. I just need like pictures of Patty and Elizabeth. But like if you were to click on our thing, like our name, okay, let's see, I'm click on next. It goes to our bio. Okay, now let me go back. And then if you like click on their like this scholarships and this, it goes to that particular page. So like you won't have to like
Oh,
move.
awesome.
So like I click on his and it goes to scholarships.
Right.
Okay.
So you can
So
easily see what
then,
each person did for their project. That's great.
yeah. And then, well, I'm just waiting for Patty and Elizabeth to do that, to like send me the thing.
Yeah.
And then again, I haven't asked, so I need to ask.
Well, everybody knows that they're working on it, so some things will come along sooner or later.
Yeah. Okay, so then this is next.
Mm-hmm.
Then like I divided it into like each sub window or whatever for it to like fit into that one.
Right, because one of the issues with first generation students is that a lot of times they don't have older siblings or parents that can help them navigate scholarships and paying for school and just all those things, right?
Yeah, and like I included the ESN or essay scholarships because I don't know, like not everybody wants to do essays. And like if
Yeah.
you were to click on it, it'll take you to like that thing.
Well, that would be good for everybody, not just first gen students, right?
Yeah. And
But
then
that is an issue.
and
Not everybody
then
has a independent studies in English class, you know.
I included like YouTube videos for that. How to do.
Awesome.
And
So in your groups, you can think about whether you want to just put a link to a video, or if it's more engaging for your audience, like to see the little you know, what do they call that? The thumbnail of the YouTube video. Like sometimes that's what draws you in, right? Like it's got some title and you click on it and it makes you want to watch more of the videos that are there. That's a great idea to just embed them there.
okay, this is the other one. And this is mine. I need to finish it off.
Yeah, I mean, everybody needs to finish theirs off. Hi, Zeke.
I need to do this. Like I'm still waiting on the on that. Like she already sent me her questions or whatever, but like I want a recorder.
Yeah.
All the way from Austin.
So even that side navigation works too, right? Like either way it
Yeah.
works. I like
Okay.
that I like that there's those little arrows where you can expand it or contract it up so that it can get out of your way and there's more things to see. I feel like somebody coming to the site would like have a lot of options to look at more information.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do with each of them. Like divide
Yeah,
in.
I think that's smart.
Okay, that's mine.
Oh, it looks great. So any comments on that website? It's a different organizational structure. It's a different way of thinking about taking the information and the people, the researchers, and putting them together into a group. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to talk about the different ways that the groups are doing their websites, because I think that there's a lot of different options, and you know, you can choose what works best for your group, but it gives you ideas. Look, you're getting a lot of compliments in the chat too. Yeah, good. All right. Lila, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it sharing? Okay, I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So our topic is handling academics. So in the corner we have like our little mascot in our school. And then we have like a little bio. And then down here at the bottom, it's similar to like Marilene's, where it's like the person and then you can see their topics.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna show my Marilene's because she's the one that actually like has one topic down. Oh wait. So her topics are is planner tips, and that's the one that she's done so far. And it has like a description on what's a planner, and then she has the different links. And if you click on the links, it has what she's written down. And it goes further into more like the more questions. So it's just links embedded into links.
Oh, wow. So if you really, really wanted to get going with a planner, there's lots of different items that you can do. You
Yeah,
know what?
so
You should think about bullet journaling too. Bullet journaling is a new thing.
oh yeah. It's more because this website is more of a we're not gonna give you extra details. So you're gonna have to go in and look for yourself to see what like you're interested in specifically.
Right. But at least it's organized by topic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that people can find what they're looking for.
I mean, that's
You
pretty
know what
it.
I really like about it? Scroll back up a little bit. I really like that this one, you know, has those little images to the side, like so that it kind of gives you can read or you can look at the pictures and then say, oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. You know, and you can kind of the pictures are so well chosen that it's kind of helpful in finding what you're looking for on the site. Like the pictures aren't just there to be there, they're there to help guide you toward what you might be looking for, what you might be interested in. As I think that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, any comments on that one? Of course, I like that there's a mascot. Yeah, there's a mascot up there. I think that you guys put a lot of thought into the images and stuff that you had there. Zeke, are you ready to share for your group or no?
Yeah, for sure, Miss. I can.
I know you just came in. Okay, let me make you a co-host. Links and links, well thought out. Thank you guys for putting comments. I think those comments really help your classmates.
Good to go, Miss.
All right, go.
Okay, so for the initial site, we just have our main page where it gives you all the definitions and all the titles that you need to know about physical health, emotional health, just like the general idea about having ideal balance. And here's the team. And then for the pages itself, the one thing I'm noticing from what everyone else has put is that we should put specific titles and specific projects rather than just the names. I kind of just wanted to put everything together, so I had it there.
Mm-hmm.
And over here for our overall goal, which I'm thinking of putting in the homepage, is each and every project and how they're linked to everybody. Oh.
Better email that person. Hey, it's me.
Sorry. And you can see how there's every single project and they're linked to each other.
Are you guys gonna have the bios all together on a page or something? It looks like all the people are there.
Yeah. I have my I have like the contact, which I'm gonna change into the bios. But I just need to mess with it a little bit more, you know. I wasn't ready to show it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, everybody, we know, you came in after we started, but we all know that everything's a work in progress right now. It's just that as the groups are starting to make decisions about how they're going to put things together, it's kind of good to share so that people can get ideas and, you know, see what works well with other groups and that kind of thing. I like the icons and things that you've chosen there. But yeah, I do think that it's better to go by topic. We do want to feature our students, so don't, you know, but I feel like if I'm going to go to a website, how do I know what Jordan or Zeke or Mona did for their project? So it'd be better to put it by topics. And then you could feature the person on there, like this is the reporter that did this work kind of thing, or whatever way. But yeah, looks good. Nice color coordination. Is there anybody from the networking group that has Jennifer or Sydney that has access to the website that you can share it out today? Because that's the last group that we have to look at.
I just got access to it like 10 minutes ago, but I'm doing Zoom on my phone and it's on my computer, so I don't know if I'm good work right now.
Okay, that's all right. Do you want to share it with me and I'll bring it up on the screen?
I can see if I can, because it's on our personal emails. I don't know.
Let me see if it's Paula, right? Maybe she shared it with me already. Because I can bring it up on the screen and then you can talk about it. But Paula made the website?
Yes.
I just have the outline. She didn't share the website with me. I don't think. No. Can't share it? It doesn't give you permission to share, Sydney? Or Jennifer, do you have access to that one?
I'm gonna get onto Zoom through my computer.
Oh, okay. That works too. Well, while we're waiting, I'll sing you a little song. No, nobody wants to hear me sing. La, 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 la. Oh, I got the vaccine on Saturday. Some of you already heard me talking about that when we were coming in. I got my first dose on Saturday. I'm still here. I'm alive. I'm happy about it because, I'm going out of town. I'm kind of nervous about getting on the airplane. They don't separate you. Yeah, my arm was sore. No, I wasn't scared. I've been hoping that they would open it up for teachers pretty soon because number one, I'm traveling, and number two, I just feel safer with it. So as soon as on Wednesday when they said that teachers could go and get their vaccines, I was like all over it. So I have to go back for the second one in April. But yeah, my arm was sore. I think people are suspicious of getting it. Well, they do tell you that it's not officially approved by the FDA, but I don't know. There's all those anti-vaxxers that are going to have opinions. And I mean, everybody can make the decision for themselves, but I don't know. I just didn't want to get an airplane without and 2 airports and another airplane and visit my parents. My parents already have their vaccinations, so they're set. But I just felt like I needed to get started with it. All right, Sydney, let me make you a co-host, and then we'll have everybody sharing out today. That's awesome. Sydney is in the networking group. Yeah, but many statistics back up the results exactly. I don't think it can hurt me, but I think it will make me feel better about going out and about. Even if I'm wearing a mask, and plus I have the vaccine, I feel like I'm going to be better off. Can you share, Sydney? Oh, you're in here twice. Hold on. There we go. I think I made your phone a co-host. And now I made your computer a co-host. So the networking group is about, how do you communicate with people? How do you start to look for opportunities for yourself? That kind of thing, right? There we go. All right, so Sydney, Jennifer, also you can kick around in there too. Why don't you show us a little bit about your website? Oh, I like that image, all the people.
And
you have to mute yourself on the other one.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I think this just has like the topics that we're doing right here, and then it just goes down to like that. I don't really know.
That's okay. You can just scroll through it. I know that you're not the webmaster. Paula's the webmaster, and she's just not here today, so you're just filling in. But it looks like the different topics are also listed. If you click on one of those arrows, does it open it up to different pages or? Oh, okay.
It
Like
just
little
has little-
tips.
Yes.
Oh, I like that, little quick tips, because everybody's in a hurry these days. They want to find out things, but they don't want to spend a lot of time on them. So that's kind of handy. What do y'all think of that one? That's a whole different way to set up, right? So is everything on one page, or are some things going to be on other web pages? Do you know? What's documentation?
I think there might be. I don't. There's nothing on there right now.
Oh,
but I think
that will be your sources, I bet.
Yes, we're probably gonna add like another page with all the information.
Okay. Plus for other information, for more information, that kind of thing. So what are some of the topics that y'all are working on? Go back to home and let's look at them. Is social interaction one of them, or is that the main page? Looks like that's the main page.
I think
Emails,
that's the main page.
Communication skills. Yeah, because I'm going to tell you right now, there's some people some of my students know how to do an email and it's glorious. I open it up and it's like, hi, Mrs. Ramos, I'm writing to you because I'm wondering about whatever, or I'm wondering if you will help me, whatever, or I have a question for you. And other people just send me documents and it's like no direction, no greeting, nothing. It's just sort of like here. So it's always good to learn how to write, effective professional emails. Also, some people, not my students really, but some people on staff here at Weslaco East, some people write long emails and it's just like they really only needed to say one thing and you could just get to the point. So there's like somewhere in between, and I'm hoping that you guys explore that. Networking apps, that's good. You know what, whoever's doing the networking apps in your group, I hope that they're going to be talking about LinkedIn. Last year, I had a number of students who had graduated and were in college or graduate school or in their professions, and they said that they had a number of opportunities where people reached out through LinkedIn, and that's how they had opportunities for some internships and some jobs and things like that. So in your group, maybe you and Jennifer are the only ones that are here today. Maybe you can jot it down, and whoever's working on that networking apps, make sure that they're dealing with LinkedIn. I'll show you all my LinkedIn in a second. All right, anything else you want to say about your site?
No, I think it's pretty straightforward, but I think we should talk to like Paola about like adding our bios too, and just like emphasizing who's doing what topic.
Yeah, I think that would be great. I mean, you don't have to have bios, but I think that you guys are doing the work and it's kind of nice to have, a face behind it. This is our project and this is our group, and that's a nice idea. I like that this one has really, really good icons too, to demonstrate the different topics. I think that's important as somebody's trying to orient themselves to the website. We live in a visual medium, so that makes sense. All right, looks good. Any other comments? All right, let me share my screen real quick because I will talk about, I'm sure that they will do it on their website, but I also want to, oh, there's a whole bunch of emails. You don't need to go to the emails. I want to go to LinkedIn and just show you, LinkedIn is kind of like Facebook. If you don't have a LinkedIn, you might want to make one. Okay. A lot of my former students are on LinkedIn, and that's how I know like who's doing what besides Facebook, or well, you guys probably don't use Facebook except for your aunties and stuff. But like some people communicate with me in ways that are more personal, like on my personal Facebook or my personal Twitter or my personal Snapchat or my personal TikTok or my personal Instagram. I have all of them because I have students from all these different eras. But some people also communicate with me with their professional life through LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is, you can see it's set up kind of like with Windows, sort of like Facebook, but people can also reach out to you. And okay, so this is like my page where different people that I know are doing different things. I don't get on this every single day, but you can tell by my 36 notifications there. But I can show you my profile. So it lets you set up kind of like a online resume sort of thing. And you could see like how many connections you have. So I have 299 connections. Most of them are former students, but then like there's a place where I can edit all of these different things. Like for example, this past fall, I was published in an AP manual that like for teachers. So a diagram that I created, what they paid me to create it for their 5 Steps to a 5, it's called, for AP literature. And so I was able to update and put that in here. You can put in all your endorsements and things like that you've done. So it's kind of just like an online resume, and you can start it now if you wanted to, because I do get emails from people every once in a while asking me to participate in this or the other opportunity, serving on a committee or, job stuff. Or lots of times they want me to go get my my PhD, which makes me laugh. But I'm gonna get the RTD pretty soon. Y'all know what I mean, right? I'm not going to go for a PhD, I don't think. I could, but I don't know. Anyway, that's what LinkedIn looks like. So let me wrap up class for today. I really appreciate everybody sharing their websites. I know that it's a little nerve-wracking to share when you're not done, but you know, we're all working together, and I just think that we can kind of build ideas from each other too. So I appreciate you all taking the time to pull back the curtain and show us what you're doing. You have formatives this week, Monday and Wednesday. Continue working on your 5th 6-week scholarship. You've got about 2.5 weeks before those community scholarship deadline. So it's not forever. It's just about 2.5 weeks. So maybe you're going to work on that over spring break, but you can definitely use those for your scholarship grade for this 6 weeks. I already have that up here for the 5th 6-week scholarships right here. And of course, you should be continuing to work on your website project. The due date for the next round is April 14th, which comes sooner than you think, because we'll take that week off and we'll come back and it'll already be March 22nd. So it's important too. And probably that week you'll be working on your own. If you came in late, I'm going to be visiting my family in Michigan for spring break and the week after. So I'll give you some directions online, but I think since we're project based, you don't necessarily need me in a class that week. But you know, I don't know, maybe I'll make a little video of what the weather's like up there and send it to y'all. So you should be working on all those things. Are there any questions before I close it off for today? Crickets.
I don't have any questions.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish for today then. I hope that you all have a great spring break. The only thing that you need to do is the formative for today and the formative for Wednesday, and then everything else is at your own pace. Just make sure that you look on your chart that your group created so that you're working toward the goals that are due on the 14th, because I do take that chart and compare it to what you turn in to see if you're meeting your goals. All right. Stay safe, everybody, over spring break. Make good decisions, wear your masks, and I will see you on the other side of spring break. Okay?
All right, bye, Miss. Have a good, safe trip.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank
Miss. Have a
you.
great spring break.
Bye. Enjoy your time off.